Hi, Mom. Alright, everybody, welcome back to Denny's Garage. So, as you can see, this is the truck that I've had for a while now, probably about 2 years, really. It's been hiding out at the secret hiding place, and if you know where the secret hiding place is at, shut your mouth. No, you don't. As you can see, we were putting some air in the tires, moving some stuff around so that way we can drag this truck out with the tow truck. Dad's getting some chains. I'm out refilling the air tanks because we knew the tires weren't going to hold air, but we were hoping that they would at least take air, and they did. So I'll be back here in a second with some more air. We'll air the tires up and then go ahead and yank this up the hill where we're going to load up on a trailer at the top of the hill. So let's go get after it. Alright, everybody, so here is the new project. This is our 1972 C10 long bed, but it is going to be a short bed, but obviously with no bed makes life easy. It was involved in an accident, so we do have a nice tinted hood, creased fender, creased grill, nothing too major, but the truck is a very, very base model truck. So let's talk about that for a second. And it's all mostly original too. So 307 2-barrel Rochester. This truck is actually still set up with points on the back of it. The wires are technically still there. You can kind of see them over there, but they're basically to the point that, let's see if I can get to this one. You can almost just break them. They're so brittle. But anyway, like I said, 307, turbo 350, manual brake, manual steering. It's still got the original small harmonic balancer pulley, if you really want to call it that, a balancer. But anyway, obviously we're missing the fan shroud, things like that. But all of this is basically going to be taken out. We do have a nice chunk of rust here. There's some rust on the other side of the firewall. We will be cutting probably the firewall off, and then I'll be fixing the box underneath of there. We'll be doing a lot of work to the cowl. Doors are mint. Rockers are obviously gone. Cab corners are rusted off on the bottoms. So the nice part about that is I can try to keep the body line there and just replace the patch on the bottom. Gonna put a new floorboard in it. The truck is so original, man. We still got like the GM factory shocks on it. And that tire over there is a G7815. So, yeah. Anyway, back to the truck. So, moving around here. Yeah. Door's good, isn't it? I think it's mint. So, let's go ahead and open that up. 72 door panels. And if you look up on top, we do have rust up there, but not as bad as what I've seen or I've fixed in some other trucks. One key note to have here is the 72 right there doesn't have the mirror stud, so the mirror has to be glued to the windshield. These door panels are different for 72, and then actually out here on the grills, right around here is black in 71. And in 72, they're silver. Well, just the chrome, aluminum, whatever you want to call it. But those are the only differences you can tell from without having to look up numbers or anything, if it's a 71 or a 72. So we do have the 5-gauge cluster. The AM radio is still in it. Let me try to crawl in here a little bit. Ooh, sliding around. So we still got our AM radio. Non-AC truck, obviously. All of this is going to come out. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, all of this is going to come out. We're going to get all this fixed. Let's go look over here. I had a nice little manual, but, a mouse. Here's the SPID. It is a low option truck, so that's nice. Don't really feel bad about cutting one up that's a super low option truck. I'll post the SPID here in a second so you can see it, kind of read what's on it. Alright, so let's cover this real quick. This is what's known as the SPID, the Service Parts Identification. You can look up at the VIN number. It shows that it is a CCE, which for 1972 states that it's a Chevrolet, 2-wheel drive, 8-cylinder. Does not tell you what engine it is, just purely the fact that it is an 8-cylinder. The 1 is it's a half-ton, 4 is a pickup, 2 is also the model year. So the CC at the beginning tells it's a 72, but also the 2 there. And then S states that it was built here in St. Louis, local to me. So from there, it does have the front sway bar, a Turbo Hydromatic Turbo 350. Came in white, medium, green. The below eyeline mirrors are the smaller sport mirrors that a lot of people call them sport mirrors, not the big truck mirrors that are on this one. Came with an extra heavy-duty rear spring, and then it comes with the 4 lower gauges on the, well, it's actually 3 lower gauges on the dash cluster, but otherwise this is a bare bones minimum truck. But yeah, otherwise this truck is not too bad. Somebody's put some rain chip gutter guard stuff in here. Yeah, that's no good. But we'll get all that fixed, cleaned up. Back here, like I said, we're going to end up shortening this chassis, so trailing arms going to stay on the truck, but we're going to go to aftermarket ones. Going to basically go, hopefully, all coil over front and rear, new engine cradle in the front, and yeah, LS probably with a 480 in it. So, going to try for a 6.2, but prices change. Man, that door is great. Original steel.